welcome to Angelo's Tennis. Here we're going to look at the process of learning how to hit a tweener. And that is me there. This is the most basic exercise you can do to learn how to hit a tweener. If you are very unsure of yourself with this process, if you have a kid that you're teaching, this is the basic beginning. Roll the ball, walk over the ball. And for little kids, they're gonna have to do this a lot. 10, 11 years old, they can hit a tweener. I've taught kids how to hit tweeners at 10 years old. I've seen older people learn how to hit tweeners. I learned at 30 years old. So you can see here, next step, you're gonna walk over the ball and just try to play it between your legs. Now these steps may not be in order. These are just exercises you can do that as you get better at them, it'll all come together and you'll be able to do it in real time in a match. So here I'm just bouncing the ball on my racket. These are some more fundamentals that, if you can't do this, again, if you're working with children, they should be able to do this first. Bouncing the ball, you can see even bouncing the ball at high speeds. And then here I'm going to just play a game with myself. And notice I'm doing it with myself. I really don't need a partner. In the beginning stages here, these are really coordination exercises. In fact, hitting a tweener is a coordination exercise. I think it's a necessary part of the learning process in tennis. It's not, to me, it's not really an option. It's something that you would practice, that everyone, if you're trying to get better at tennis, this is something that you'd want to master. But here you have me, I'm just bouncing the ball on my racket and then flipping it over my head, and I'm going to walk over it, just like I did on the ground. And then I may try to actually hit it between my legs as well. And then here, doing the same thing but from the side. If you're having trouble going between the legs, this is another exercise you can do. And here I'm using my left hand. You can do this right and left. I do think it benefits to do it with both hands at some point for really advanced players. Then here I'm just dropping the ball and then walking over it, trying to hit the tweener. And there I'm actually going to do it, bounce it over my head, send it over my head, and try to hit it between the legs. And I make it look easy there, but that's how I started. I had a hard time learning this. I know people that pretty much can hit a tweener first try in a game. That wasn't the case for me. I had to do these exercises to really learn, and eventually it all came together. And then once you learn this, you can say that you can hit a tweener and the number one tennis player in the world cannot.